G'day guys, PBX here. I'm back and my wife tells me I play way too many video games. Today I'm bringing you another regular domination match. It's on the map Mission. I'm using the M4a1 with a silencer. It's a gun that, I mean, it doesn't really show any massive strengths. The ACR pretty much outclasses it in all scenarios. But the thing with the M4a1, I mean, it was my favourite, one of my favourite guns in Modern Warfare 2 as well. And I mean, it was also a fairly effective gun in COD 4. What really sets out the M4a1 compared to, a lot of the other assault rifles is it seems to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. So you can potentially fire from long distances with it, although, you know, sometimes it is a bit of hit marker heaven. And, I mean, it does do okay close range as well. I mean, its hip fire spread is not too bad. But, I mean, most of the time you are better off aiming it down sights. Now, I'm actually using the assault kill streaks on this particular map. It's something that I like to do a lot, and the reason that is because, I mean, we all know by now that the A flag is definitely the flag that you don't want to have on mission. We've seen hundreds and hundreds of Moabs, I suppose, on this particular map. I do manage to get another one in this game as well, using the assault kill streaks, if that counts for anything. I actually think the assault kill streaks really help with long kill streaks on this particular map, and the reason that is because your main danger of people breaking the spawn trap is coming on if you're coming from the A side, is breaking down the left hand side. And so what you're able to do once you've got air support up in the air is cut off that route. So cut off the guys that are looking to try and get to that C flag, frustrating them and getting them to spawn all the way back at the A flag. So once you've got up a couple of kill streaks, once there's been a helicopter or a Reaper up in the air, if your team is holding the C and the B flag, this particular channel here that I'm aiming down is probably one of the strongest positions in the game. There is a vulnerability, and that is that if your team does push a little bit too far past the tractor and manages to flip the spawns, the other team has the potential to spawn literally directly behind you, ending a kill streak. I mean, it's cost me several Moabs on this map. Moabs aren't something that I go for a lot, but, you know, it's still an achievement, I suppose. Granted that this one's obviously a lot more campy than the normal ones that I'm able to provide you guys, but I mean, you get to see the versatility of my particular playstyle. If there's no further positions of advantage for me to move to, so I mean, if I move forward, I'm putting myself out of cover, I'm putting myself in the line of sight of the enemy, and I mean, there's no real point in moving back and trying to cut off the right hand side because my team is consistently putting up air support to cut off that side anyway. So I apologise, I'm not someone who regards myself as a campy type player, but sometimes it is better to play a little bit more defensive, and in this particular game you're seeing the power of that. So one thing I want to talk about today, I want to talk about the progression of the Call of Duty community. If you guys were playing Modern Warfare 2 when it first came out, we were all talking about how, you know, extremely difficult it would be to get a nuke. In Modern Warfare 2, the kill streaks actually counted towards your nuke count, your 25 nuke count, and I mean, it was actually quite rare to see a nuke for the first, you know, couple of months of Modern Warfare 2. Now we're into Modern Warfare 3, the kill streaks no longer count towards your Moab point streak, if you will. And we're actually, I mean, we're still seeing it quite regularly. We're still seeing no-name gamers like myself being able to put up a Moab. I can put them up probably, you know, a couple of times a week. I'm certainly not as good as a lot of people out there in getting them because of my aggressive play style. But if you had to ask me in Modern Warfare 2 how many times I would have got a nuke without any kill streaks, I think I probably only got one or two, and that would have been running like a UAV, air counter UAV, and something else that doesn't, you know, that doesn't count as a kill. It's pretty impressive to see how this particular community has progressed over the years. Now, back in COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, my favourite game type was actually Team Deathmatch. And I suppose that's some of the reason why, you know, I didn't really see as many nukes as a lot of other players who were playing Demolition and Domination. But the thing with playing Team Deathmatch on those particular games is the games were over quick, but you still had enough time to build up nice games, build up nice kill streaks. I mean, you know, having a 40 or a 50 killed TDM in those previous Call of Duties was actually something that was quite a common occurrence. I think the dominance of the kill streaks in Modern Warfare 3, so the dominance of things like the support kill streaks, which, I mean, in my opinion, support mostly slows down the game. I'm finding that I'm able to go on a really nice tear at the start of a game, so I'm able to get, you know, 10, 15 kills in a row, and then what I'm finding is as I do manage to die once or twice, as I'm respawning, if there's an EMP up or a counter UAV up or anything like that, it's actually hard to then regain that momentum and regain the ability to, you know, go on a long streak again. So I actually don't play TDM anymore on this particular game mode, and I'll give a quick shout out to NT Chris there for dropping me his LMG while I was out of ammo close to the Moab, so thanks for that, NT Chris. I don't play TDM because there's no chance per se to have a massive game, have you know, consistently put up 40 plus kills in a 75 kill game, because all of the other players seem to have progressed. If you had have asked, you know, how many quickscopers were there in COD 4 or anything like that, it was very rare for a player to be able to quickscope. And I mean, there's the Moab there, you know, hooray, yay, blow up the world, yay. What do you guys think? How far do you guys think the community has come? Do you think that the players have become better over the course of time because they're so used to the Call of Duty engine, and it doesn't really change all that much anyway? But are you guys finding that you're finding in random lobbies players who do have the ability to you know, score a fair bit higher than what they have in the past? And do you put that down to Modern Warfare 3 being perhaps a little bit easier than the previous Call of Duties, or do you put it down to the fact of simple, you know, natural progression within a community, within a game, that obviously the more in the series that's released, the better overall that the players will tend to be? Now, you're still going to run into some noobs. The thing with Call of Duty, because it's so popular, you do get a lot of guys coming in fresh, and I mean, Christmas noobs are certainly a lot of fun to get a lot of kills on, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you think that the community is actually getting better, or if you think that simply the game is getting easier. So leave that in the comments. I do appreciate your feedback. I certainly take all the comments on my videos into consideration. Apart from that, I mean, there's not much else to talk about. You know, it's a standard run-of-the-mill Moab in this particular gameplay. Basically hold CB and then try and find a position of advantage on the left-hand side of the map, and you're pretty much locked into a Moab at least, you know, 50% of the time on this map. It's actually a map that I don't vote for anymore. It's not one that I enjoy playing all that much, even though the scores are always fairly good, simply because, I mean, the map is completely unbalanced. Anyway, final score today is going to be I think it's a 60-something and 3 or 4, or I honestly, I don't know, but I thought it was a pretty good score. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There you go, 64 and 3. And if you did, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps out lots. Thanks for watching, guys.